Okay, Dead by Daylight here. We've got the Naughty Bear skin for the Trapper. And it actually changes the character because in the on the scoreboard, it actually says Naughty Bear, so it's not the Trapper anymore. It's actually Naughty Bear. It's very interesting. I don't think any other cosmetic in the game does that. It still keeps the character's original name. So my thoughts on this skin, it's a great skin. It's probably one of the best skins in the game. It's very cute, and it's based on the 2010 PS3 game Naughty Bear, which was, I believe it was Behavior's first game. They weren't known as Behavior back then. But basically there was an island of stuffed bears, and they were all real assholes to this poor Naughty Bear. So I think he's justified in what he does to them, because if you look into it, it's really very treated him very poorly, to put mildly. But it's a very cute skin. It's unfortunate it is still Trapper's mechanics. He's basically an M1 killer. I'm not a big fan of setup killers. I think they take way too long a lot of times, and I prefer to get into chases right away. They recently buffed Trapper, but the buffs I don't think were that significant. They gave him a speed boost after setting a trap. It's negligible at best, and it still takes painfully long to actually set up a trap. That's why I like using these two add-ons, the silent one and the setting tools. Makes setting up traps faster. And if you can get out of sight in a loop, the silent one makes him completely silent thanks to this cosmetic. There's no leather ASMR even. It's totally silent. Now, that being said, it's very difficult for survivors to lose sight of you in this cosmetic, obviously. But it is nice that the trap setting is completely and totally silent. So it may catch survivors off guard in a loop. As I said, Trapper is, he's basically just an M1 killer. He's one of the weakest, if not the weakest killer in the roster. I think it's universally accepted that he's one of the weakest. And the buffs did very little. The speed boost doesn't really last a long time, and it's only 5%, so it's like what? Bloodlust 1 for a few seconds. He has no map control. He can't traverse the map. Unless the map has like really tall grass, his traps are going to stick out, so that they'll be easily spotted. So I feel when I play Trapper, I really have to work hard in order to keep things under control. But as I said, this is I can't sing the praises of this skin enough. Well, that was interesting. I don't know. Okay, that actually worked. The add-ons actually worked for the killer. I don't know if he just wasn't looking or what happened, but yeah. So as I said, the skin, I can't sing its praises enough. It's just an excellent skin, and the fact that it comes with a narrator like in the original game, and a brand new Mori as well. which should be, honestly, it should be applied to Trapper's base kit Mori. I mean, they should change it to where it's the Naughty Bears Mori for regular Trapper. I mean, his Mori is so boring. But this Mori is actually very interesting. It's very good. So yeah, they really knocked it out of the park with this skin. I'm very impressed. So this is the newly redesigned Shattered Square. It's actually smaller. It's a little easier to deal with. And I'm using my Universal Killer build. I think it's a very good build. If you want to have some good success with Killer, definitely use this build. It helps slow down the gens. Yeah, I can't wait until this event is gone. I have to give up Chase. I can't actually go in there. It just takes too long. Okay, that's some plaything value. He was totally unaware that I was here. I only wish with this skin they had given him new chase music as well. Can I get that? Should be able to stop this. Yeah. I really want to set up that Pentimento, but they are still in the area. They'll see me do it. It'll be basically worthless. So I do have an iridescent Mori offering equipped, so I'm hoping get to showcase the Mori at least once. Although with the speed the generators are going, I do need to actually hook survivors in order to get some Pop Goes the Weasel value. Yeah. That's the thing with Deadlock, is like you'll lock up the gen with the most progress, but it only locks up one. So I probably should have gone back there, but... Wait, you giving up? You have 2 gens left. Why are you giving up? I don't know. Apparently Trapper is just OP. So it's a shame. I've gone against Trappers when playing as Survivor, and none of them have been using this skin. I don't know why. Maybe it's too expensive in the market. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I think it's great. as I said, I think it's a great skin, and it's well worth the money. It's very fun. But I was hoping to actually be able to go against a naughty bear as survivor. Because the only thing you see from the killer perspective is the weapon and the bear trap sometimes. So it'd be interesting to go against naughty bear as survivor. But that has not happened yet, unfortunately. So apparently there's still the vault bug that's going on, where male characters vault farther away on the opposite side than female characters do. I have no idea why they haven't fixed that yet. It's very unfair. Every time I've played as a female character, female survivor, I've always been caught at like the... even though it seems like it wouldn't hit, when I vault a pallet, at the very end I'll still get hit. And it just feels to me like it shouldn't be happening. And yet when I use a male character, it actually doesn't. I'm actually able to get away. I don't know why this bug is still in the game. Well, I mean, it's behavior. But still. It's a very unfair bug. I think they need to address it immediately. Not sure where they went. Okay, well, there's someone. That's a nice thing about trappers. If you do set a trap in an area where you think they are, and they go to disarm the trap, it's kind of a locator, where you actually can kind of get an idea of where they are. I think I can get him here without breaking this pallet. Yeah. It's so funny seeing that stuffed bear leg break the pallets. He's not going to put it down immediately, huh? Yeah, he might. Yeah, he gets it. Now he should put it down. Yeah. Yeah, I can't really chase him back there. I should stick to this area. Just keep track of the progress of these generators. Okay, that one's not on. Yeah, those two are probably the most important. Yeah, you're just going to wait there. As I said, I can't wait until this event is over. Okay, Leon, you really should be... Here we go.
What a wonderful time for murder.
Oh, it's blocked by the wall. Ugh. Of course, that might come back to haunt me if this generator has any progress on it. Yeah, it's almost at 70%, it looks like.
Oh my, Naughty. Aren't we having a marvelous day?
There. Full view. Why is that not the default Mori for Trapper now? I guess they really want you to buy the skin. I mean, I get it, but still, Trapper's Mori is terrible. It's... All right, we get to showcase the Mori once again. Make sure there's plenty of room.
Don't stop until they're dead, Naughty Bear.
Oh, very adorable skin. That's a very good job. I hope I actually see some trappers using it when I go against them as Survivor. It'd be hilarious being chased by this big stuffed bear.